which will control all of mankind. That we have massively betrayed the Quran is clear from the ayah of Surah Al-Ma'idah, which ayah? Again, I don't think they'll want to quote it. He says, Subhanahu wa ta'ala, بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تتخذوا اليهود والنصارى أولياء بعضهم أولياء بعض ومن يتولهم منكم فإنه منهم إن الله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين. If you're an Arab tonight, good news for you. You don't need a translation. You got it already. But for the rest who need a translation for the word of Allah, remember, if you stay like that, you're disrespecting the Quran. May I repeat that? If you remain like this, that you do not know what I have just said, because you couldn't understand it, if you remain like this, you are disrespecting the Quran, and you'll pay a price for it. O you who believe, do not turn to Jews and to Christians for that relationship in which they become your awliya, a relationship in which you depend upon them for your protection, and you are now subservient to them like an alliance. Do not do that. Of course, Liaqat Ali didn't read the Quran properly when he made his famous trip to the United States and handed over Pakistan as a client state to the United States. Many years later, they tried to erase it with a book called Friends, Not Master, but too late. Too late. Do not turn to the Jews and Christians for that kind of a relationship where you are now subservient to them, and they are your bosses and offer you their protection. Don't do that, says Allah. بَعْضُهُمْ أَوْلِيَاءُ بَعْضٍ. They are protecting friends of each other. وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّهُمْ مِنْكُمْ وَمَنْ يَتَوَلَّهُمْ مِنْكُمْ. Whosoever from amongst you turn to the world of Jews and Christians for that kind of a relationship, accept it, submit to it, فَإِنَّهُ مِنْهُمْ. You have left the ummah of Muhammad sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. You're just whistling in the wind now. You have left the ummah of Muhammad alayhi salatu wa salam. If you think you are still in the ummah, you're just whistling in the wind. فَإِنَّهُ مِنْهُمْ إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَهْدِي الْقَوْمَ الظَّالِمِينَ. Surely Allah will not provide guidance for a people who commit such an atrocious act of wrongdoing. This is the political landscape of world government, in which you will no longer be citizens of Australia and Bangladesh, but you will now be citizens of the world, governed by a world government, which obviously will eventually be the Jews. Kind of a relationship do the Jews have with us? Does Allah speak about this in the Quran, when they have political control over all of us? What will be our fate? He says in the Quran, take this ayah as well and use it as a test. Will they quote it? Your leaders. لَتَجِدَنَّ أَشَدَّ النَّاسِ عَدَاوَةً لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا الْيَهُودِ إلى آخر الآية. This is the word of Allah, not Imran Hosein. They can't arrest me for this. They had to arrest Allah. But they can't arrest Allah. لَتَجِدَنَّ, you will surely find, time and again, أَشَدَّ النَّاسِ عَدَاوَةً لِلَّذِينَ آمَنُوا الْيَهُودِ, ila akhir al-ayah. That those who will have in their hearts the greatest hatred and enmity and hostility for you will be the Jews. So now your most dangerous enemy in the world is in charge of you. What a pity. What a future for the Muslim Ummah coming up now.